Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, this is the first time I've ridden anything other than a 125 for a week, and coming from a cruiser to a sports tourer is a bit of a weird change in seating position and power level. Oh, how I've missed that. Overtaking power, that's what I've been missing. As you can see, we are on our way to Waterlooville, because that's where J&S is, because I've got to go and buy a new pair of goddamn bike boots. If you remember from the past, I have moaned a lot about bike boots with zips and how the zips always break. Well, I bought some BKS boots just about 2 years ago now, and they've been doing well, and I've been like, do you know what? I think we finally nailed it. No, it broke. The entire top half of the zip came off, so I had no, grabby bit or the ring to be able to put like a zip tie or something through, and then now the zip's coming apart in the middle, So it's time for a new pair of boots. Again. God damn it. I know people will then say, well, why don't you get the zips replaced? The cost of having the zips replaced, the last people I spoke to, was so high that it's almost the same as having a new pair of boots, or as much as a new pair of boots. Yeah. I am in a slight dilemma though, because I've had a quick look on their site and I don't have a lot to spend on boots. Ideally I could do without having to buy new boots. But from the couple of pairs that I like the look of, one's Velcro, one's zip, and I'm like, I actually prefer the look of the zip ones, but I know the Velcros might be better, so because they haven't got zips. I'm going to have a look at them. The only concern I have with Velcro is that the Velcro gives up after a while and then you're in the same problem, but then you can replace that easier. So these boots lasting 2 years is just kind of annoying, because it's 2 years is like, okay, that's kind of long enough to be acceptable, but I would rather it was longer than that, to be honest. 3 years would be where I'd be looking at for a minimum. But I didn't actually use them for about 4 or 5 months, so they've only really had about a year and a half's use. Doesn't seem so good anymore. Going to J&S to get new boots because the old one zips broke is something I'm getting tired of. Well, thank you to J&S. You're very helpful as always. It was quite fun having a game of Guess Who with boots. Because it's like, well, I don't really want zips. I would rather Velcro, but I don't want them to be fat adventure boots. But I have now got a new pair of boots, and they do indeed have sodding zips, but they were cheap in the offer. They're Frank Thomas. I'm pretty happy with Frank Thomas gear. My leathers are Frank Thomas. If anything goes wrong with those, I know I can bring them back and they'll send them off and get them fixed in the first year anyway. And if they break after that, well, they cost me less than 100 quid, so. I did look at spending more in the hope that, things would last longer, but I've seen, having spoken to people about this, I've seen Alpine Stars breaking, I've seen Cities, I thought Cities were like the boot that went on forever, but no, they also break. Obviously the best solution to this is replaceable clasps and ratchet systems, but that tends to put the price of the boot up quite a bit, and as I say, I am very much on a budget at the moment. But I have new boots, whatever. Whoa! Just got railed by that crack. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I kind of balance the economy. If a pair of boots lasts me 2 years and costs me 100 quid, that means I've paid £50 a year on boots. If I spend 150 quid on a pair of boots and they only last 2 years, and it doesn't seem like the price makes much difference to me because I've had varying different prices of boots, then I've paid, what was that, £75 a year. Oh, it's beautiful today. It's really, really warm, nice cool breeze. Loving this. If I go for the high-end stuff, so I spent like 350 quid on a pair of boots, they'd have to last 2, 4, 6, 7 years. And it's like, do you really want to wear the same boots for 7 years? I mean, yeah, okay, the zips might last, but will the soles, will the rest of the boot, will, you know, are you just going to get bored of them? Well, no, because I absolutely love a nicely worn-in pair of bike boots. That's why I'm not like an excited child wearing my new boots on the way home, because I won't be able to change gear. I've got to put them on and walk around the house a bit. Well, let's call an end to that one there. Boots, zips, what a pain in the arse. I wonder how long it'll be before I'm next going on about breaking zips. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just the boot destroy. I did actually make a video on the past thing. It was called like the video. Was it the Motorcycle Gear Terminator? Because I just destroy everything. Okay, if you enjoy the content I produce, please consider supporting me through Patreon. It's only $1 a month. You get videos 3 days early. There's also the Spicy 110 Metalworks, and I also want to mention, because I haven't mentioned for a while, there is still a few people who continue to support me through PayPal, and you are very kind. Thank you for helping me to continue doing this. Well, it's running, so I guess she's okay. If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.